Hi honeys, it's your girl Michelle and I'm back with another video. So this is a video that is so different from all the videos I've been doing. I want to share with you something new, so let's get into the video. As I was watching Empires, I felt so touched, I felt so emotional to some extent. Like, the music in Empire is far way better than some music we are listening to in the industry. So I felt like, why don't I share with you the music I loved in this Empire series? So the first song was, I have everything written down in my book, so don't be bothered when you see me reading. So because I want to be real. I want to show you like what I loved and what I was noting down as I was listening to some of the music. So the first song I loved in Empire was Good People. That song was like, oh, like I cried. I felt so hurt. I felt like Hakim started crying. I felt like I was like in tears, trust me. So the thing I loved most is the part where they said, so much pain, it's still a lesson. That was Hakim actually. Sometimes it rains, it's still a blessing. You never see the silver lining in the cloud, and so you doubt it. You never know how much you truly have until you go without it. Guys, you might hear me like saying out that statement, but the way Hakim was bringing it out, like tears in his eyes, I don't know how to explain it, but it was so emotional. Andre was crying, Hakim was like, it was so massive. I know this series is like years back, but I just love it. I can't stop watching the music in the series, like seriously. The other song I loved in that Empire was Lean on Me. God, I just can't get enough of this song. It was so amazing. Like, sometimes you always need someone to lean on. Trust me, you do, because I also do. Sometimes things get overboard and I feel like I want to lean on someone. Trust me, I do, and that person is you wait and you will know. So the best part in this song was like when they say, sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know there is always tomorrow. Like, that's a statement we all need to know. There is always tomorrow, so we can't keep ourselves on a day that has gone wrong. Trust me, there is always tomorrow. So, period. Like, the way they expressed that was so amazing. It was, I felt like these are songs I can listen to every now and then. I watched Empire some time back. I have it on some discs. So yesterday I was bored and I felt like, why don't I rewatch Empire? Because I had it already. I've been watching it. I saved it somewhere, so I had to rewatch it. So that's the second song. So the third song was Chasing the Sky. Guys, I really love this song. Like, the meaning of the song, like when you listen to it, you realize like children talking to their father and then the dad also telling them something, the way he feels. Like, it was like, and the best part is when Lucius tells the kids like, good, when he said my love for you is one thing that is true. Trust me, I always wanted that thing from my dad, because I know he loves me. He shows, like, he doesn't hide it. He shows it to me that he loves me. That's the statement I always want to hear from my dad, and he does tell me that. Trust me. So the other thing I loved is like, the other song I loved in this Empire was, no, actually no, there is the part that said in this Chasing the Sky, where it's like, blood is supposed to be thicker than water is. Nowadays we can't even stomach the thought of it. It's like we can't even get along. Who right and who in the wrong? Too busy pointing fingers like it's politics. Like, you know, when you have siblings, you're like, you're all grown up, you feel like you all have money, someone doesn't, maybe you're all fighting for one thing, you're all pointing fingers, you're fighting. Like, I can't imagine myself fighting with my siblings. Like, I can't imagine that, and I don't want to imagine that. Fighting with my siblings is the worst thing I can ever do. Because I love them so much. They are my everything. I love them so much. You know? The other song I loved in Empire was, of course, You're So Beautiful. Like, the way Jamal, like, brought out that song, it was so amazing. And I loved when, like, I actually, like, when you're watching this series, there is that, like, in that song, when Jamal said, like, he changed the lyrics and said, a man love a man, and Lucius was so mad, like, he was so disappointed, but, you know, he was enjoying the song, like, the way Jamal was there, and, like, he was in the rhyme, then later changed it, a man loved a man, then Lucius was like, he changed the face immediately, you know what I'm talking about. Whew, let's leave that and we got the next song. The last song I loved in Empire was Snitch, be what? Snitch, you know? Like, Lucius Lyon brought out that thing. What the heck? You have to go back. He brought out the thing where he said, like, I love that song. Whenever you get into an argument with your siblings, I used to sing that song to my sisters, because actually that was the first song I loved in Empire. I saw when Lucius Lyon was in prison and he sang that song. Whenever we got into an argument with my sisters, and then you see my sister going to my dad, and I'm like, oh, I put the Snitch song, and then she's like, what are you talking to me? I'm like, no, it's just a song, you know. So, you know, when siblings are fighting each other, that's the only thing there is fighting, reporting each other, you know. So that song, I love the part where Lucius said, but never would I have thought in a million wishes after all we stood for, you would start snitching, you know. Don't be snitches. It's a bad thing. That song really brings out the vibe of all people who snitch. Don't. I know you can't hear anything, so I can't put any music in my video. I am not yet an expert, so I don't want any copyright claim now. So trust me, I know the feeling I'm getting right now. Like, it's the best. Go on and watch these songs. Like, they are the best. I'll put them in the description below, all of them. You can go and listen to them. Like, they're amazing. Trust me, they are. The other song I loved, like, when Jamal went on stage and sang, like my daddy, like when they say, like, people say I'm just like my dad, and he was like, no, bruh. Like, I love the part where he said, funny what people do for money, power, and the fame. I would call you Mr. Lion. If I did, I would be lying, because that ain't even your name. You know, he was too like, Lion he got a lot of hate from Jamal while expressing his feelings. Every time Jamal would sing a song, it would directly go to Lucius Lyon. So I didn't get their son and father love there. So I think it was not there at all. Then when you watch this, you realize Jamal was thinking about things Lucius Lyon did to him when he was a kid. When Lucius Lyon put Jamal in a trash can, like, seriously, who does that? Who does that? Like, seriously, who does that? Watch these songs, they are so amazing. I love them. I just can't get enough of them. Yeah, the last song I loved was the song Lucius Lyon sang to the wife Cookie, of course. So where he said, where it was like dream on with you. And I love the part where it was like, actually this song was written by Lucius Lyon. He's good at it. So I love the part where he said, you see in every person that you meet, there is this little piece of God. Then I also loved when he said, finally found the truth to believe on. Finally found this dream I can dream on with you. Like, it was so amazing, and the smiles on Cookie's face were like, you'd see Jamal jumping up like he wanted, I think, the dad and the mom to be back together no matter what. So he was so super excited to see them like happy. Lucius Lyon expressing his feelings to Cookie, and the way Cookie was laughing, she was like it's, you would see love in Cookie and Lucius's eyes. Like, oh, it was the best feeling. Then my best song, I sent this song to my mom. She loved it. Actually, she thought it was a poem because she has never watched Empire at all. So she sent me a message in the morning. I found a message and she was like, I love you so much, my daughter. This poem you sent me means everything to me. So like, I felt love, you know. The best song I loved was Mama by Jamal. So if you listen to that song, you would cry tears. Like, if you know the meaning of having a mom who did not abandon you, who did not abort you at any moment, who is always there for you, because moms are everything. Sometimes we ignore our moms, but they are everything. Before you become a mom, you'll never know what a mom passes through. You can, like, most women love their moms more after giving birth because they know the pain. But like teenagers or whatever, like those who have not given birth yet can never relate. I don't have a kid, but I love my mom. Trust me, I do. So in this song, I can listen to this song every time. Like, I feel like it's the first time listening to it. I love the part when he said, listen mama. Someone what, like, he said, listen mama. I can't sing. That's the worst part about me. I can't sing, trust me. But I'm just going to spill out everything the way I've been saying. Like, listen mama. So many words to describe you. Strong would be an understatement. Warrior would suit you so much better because you've been fighting. I also loved when he said, I never knew someone to sacrifice everything for love, even give up their own lives. Guys, our moms do sacrifice a lot for us. You can never understand this if you don't value your mom. Sometimes I feel like if you have an issue with your mom, sit down with them, discuss, let them talk to you. Like, sometimes we judge people. You might be having a parent who's always high or whatever, but understanding them, talking to them would make sense, because I love my mom. She's the best, she's amazing, she's never toxic, she's everything every woman, a person would wish to have as a mom. So those are my vibes in Empire. So you can go on, search for these songs, listen to them. They're so amazing. They bring out like all the emotions in you. Like, I don't know how to describe them, but that's it for this video. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I love you so much. Mwah.